Hey, welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Now we're going to recap live, where the party will do their best to remember everything that happened last session without crying. So take it away. What do you guys remember happening last time?
So super important, Tyrden thinks that Fate Seeker is a salacious woman and he's into her. Very important facts. Fate Seeker also found out her goddess might be dead. So that's fun.
I remember we were fighting some stuff.
We were fighting some crab monster guys. And we're trying to save another part of the soul of the ocean speaker.
Right.
Durch solicited a woman of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And
we have
Diego
to
is
get.
doing a really good job of talking to them, too.
Yeah, we have to get them both to the same spot.
Yeah.
Merged in.
Also, the king had a weird thing going on where, like, evil influences are clouding his mind.
Yeah.
We don't know
And then-
that.
Diego and Seaweed came onto a Minotaur.
Yeah. Showed him good.
Oh yeah, got real sticky.
Yeah, I thought a sticky
The poor
situation.
Minotaur will never be the same. Sticky forever.
a mini tartar?
Uh-huh.
Which part of the Minotaur?
Seaweed, the whole thing. It's, it got all over the place.
Well, when you sit him down, it's kind of easy just to get in the facial area, you know?
I mean, it's right there.
Just so everyone
Just
knows,
sit down
I'm
and cook
shaking
it.
my Nat's not here. This is. I knew this was gonna happen. Knew this
I'm sorry,
was
I
gonna
tried.
happen.
I'm sorry, I tried.
This is what happens when you don't chaperone us.
Dahlia, I
Wait,
speak
oh.
the truth.
Wait,
Did
so
I
I
come up
forgot. I forgot. It's supposed to be serious, guys.
Yes.
We are here
Hmm,
to do things
Ah,
that are
Indeed.
serious
yep.
and cool.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to merge some things together,
Mm-hmm.
forcibly,
Yep.
with
Uh-uh.
words.
Mm-hmm.
Big words.
Mm-hmm.
Also, very important. Biscuit had coffee, but he got distracted by Myrion's lady horse.
Biscuit is in a state of duress.
Mm-hmm.
He's scared.
Exactly.
And that's our recap.
Good recap,
Very
guys.
good, everybody.
Eloquently put, you know.
The most important part of the recap that I think everyone needs to understand is the legal drugs that were taken.
In Canada.
See, Dahlia, again, it's very important. You gotta say legal. Okay? Plausible deniability.
Jeez fucking Christ. Okay. You guys remember this
We're
map?
not malicious. We're not
I do.
malicious Twitter.
The horses are so big.
I'm scared.
I mean,
That's
just
what
one
she
of them is.
Okay. There is a white hot flash of light, and I need everybody within 65 feet of the tied speaker to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, which one's
one?
the speaker?
This guy right here.
It's the one, right?
Yeah.
The guy right in front of
you.
That's
Well,
everybody.
it's also right here.
How much of money?
You said
Because
It's everybody.
constipation saving throw?
No, no.
I use potion of prune.
It was Constitution, correct?
Yes.
I got confused after somebody mentioned something different.
16 con.
Go ahead and type it, and then in the order that you typed it, say what you got.
Fate Seeker got a 23 Constitution saving throw.
Durchathan got a nat 20
Durchathan?
for a 21. Yeah.
I love that. That's so cute. Dirtcherson.
That's what Mima calls him.
He's me.
That's right. Me, my Durch.
Diego got a sick, nasty 20.
Okay, so far everyone's done really good.
Mir got a 26.
Damn, okay.
Amber,
I
What?
got a 16.
you're supposed to say it.
Yeah, Amber.
I did.
Amber got
I
a
was the first
Did
one
you?
to say it.
Yeah, Amber got a
Oh.
16.
Yeah, I guess that smooth brain.
He cut in
wow.
line.
He broke.
Yeah, you cut in line. I can't
Yeah.
handle that right now. I'm
Yeah, the rules were to say it in the order posted.
Do you know what we do to people who come in line?
Good lord.
We scold them.
All right. Is that everybody?
drug
I think
legally.
everybody made it.
hmm
There's only 5 of you? Wait.
Yeah, because McKean's
Mhm.
not here. We're missing him.
Oh my
right
gosh,
now.
no wonder why I feel so tilted. Okay, so all of you made it. So all of you will take half fire damage. If you're immune or resistant to fire, you'll take half of a half. So it is steam, piping hot, that comes spraying out 75 feet. So half is 10 points of fire damage. The Tide Speaker, because you've got both of them to stand together, if I'm remembering correctly, right?
We did.
Yeah,
That's where we left
had-
off. That was this point. You were like, yeah, that's a good point to save.
They were touching hands
'Kay.
platonically.
So their form in front of you, Diego, melts together like 2 sticks of butter merging to some amalgamation, and a sea serpent wearing a very nice tux explodes outward in a spray of steam. So, and they look violent and ready to kill.
Wait, so we each took 10 points? Was that it? Or
Yep.
is that
That's it.
is that the total amount or is that the halved amount?
That's the halved amount.
10, got it.
And then none of you are pushed back or anything from the steam or blinded because you made your saves. So,
Nice.
yeah, Diego, I believe we ended on your turn. Vakeen is not here. Uh-oh. It is now Biscuit's turn.
Biscuit, you can run away if you want.
Biscuit jumps into the water here, and I need to roll. Okay, I did not roll very well. He slips and he begins to like toilet drain like around. Yeah, let's see if he can use his bonus action. Oh my god, no, I rolled a 1. Okay, never mind. So Biscuit slips, he
wait,
falls
no.
prone, tries to get up.
I give him my advantage. Let him roll again.
Okay, 19. He stands up and he stretches out his back, shakes his mane, and neigh. To which this horse flicks her mane, turns away from him, and says, "Nay." So that's his turn. He's distracted. Ignores the sea serpent that looks ready to kill all of you in favor of female pony lady girl. Durch, it's your turn.
They're speaking the language of the gods.
Yeah. I mean, horsey got a horse. Probably gonna attack something. How does this guy look? That's like right next to me.
Which color? And then Dork, I need you to roll 1d4, please.
Or
Oh wait, never mind. This is Amber, not an enemy. Yeah.
Yes, the crab.
Okay.
Correct.
This is Seaweed.
I am
Okay, all right.
crab.
Yeah.
Yep. And then,
Is-
is it
this
Durch
is a
that
no.
this suddenly happens? Diego? You gotta pick.
Whose friend it is?
Yeah.
Oh, Durch.
Okay, so
You. Can I describe like you heroically start doing whatever you're about to do, and you feel a little kick behind your cape. And what ho? Some friend from the tavern has come to say hello.
Hello.
yeah.
Hello there.
North Pole rejects stand, 4 of them, no taller than 1.5 feet tall. And they begin to sing carols at you. So, for the next 1d4 hours, you'll be sung to. But all the songs are about you. Durch, he is so beautiful. We love his skin, it's red. And let's not forget his eyes. And let's not forget his eyes. And his mermaid. Anyways, so they're just singing about everything that you do.
Wait, so what do they look like?
They look like Christmas gnomes. You can't really see their eyes. Large beards, mustaches, hats that crop down close to that big white bushy mustache, and they're 1.5 feet tall.
Think of the underpants
Are they next
from
to
South
Durch?
Park.
Yeah. I'm sorry, are they what?
Are they next to Durch? Like, where are they located?
They're all in one square, right behind Durch. So they're all right here. He is beautiful, and it's Christmas time. His name is Durch, son, it means diarrhea. Yeah, it's great.
It does.
Yeah, so anyways,
Spicy.
it's your turn.
Before I go, is there a limit to how many gnomes we can have?
No,
Okay.
it's just 1d4. No.
They all they're all going the same square. That's it. They don't expand. They just compress more and more.
So there's 4 in this square. It is your
Oh
turn.
no! There's a cooldown.
There,
Of course, there's a cooldown.
of course there is.
Shiesty. Okay, fine. All right. Durch is gonna pat little Christmas elf heads.
Okay.
And
Thank you for acknowledging us. Yes, we love you, Durch. Yeah.
it's so great to be loved.
It's Christmas time, and Durch is here to kill. We're so excited. Will he give you coal or death? We don't know.
Death to blue.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack blue.
Oh yeah, that's
With a rapier.
very much what they look like, but you can't see their eyes because it's just mustache.
Oh, the underpants gnomes.
Yeah.
Yay.
18 plus 6, 24 to hit.
Hits.
Sweet. I didn't pull dice out.
These Steam Loot cards that you can buy, chat, are almost as good as cardboard crack.
They're delicious.
They're gonna get worse. I can't wait till you guys are like, and now you're bald, and now you have 8 feet of hair, and now you're bald.
All
Oh,
right.
cool.
2, 5, 15 damage.
To blue. Okay.
I used the ball card to give myself a Brazilian.
Did you
Holy
get,
shit.
your sneak attack in there? Did you have crab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, 18.
Oh.
I didn't do the plus 3.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Yay! I would like to slice open this crab dude and then shove a gnome inside of it.
Okay, as you grab the gnome and you shove him, he's like, "Oh, Durch, you're great. Oh, wonderful. Yes, yeah." And then there are 3 left. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna.
Poor little guy.
When he does
He served
die,
his purpose.
he turns into the Christmas spirit, if you believe in Christmas, and it's just a north wind and glitter. There's no blood or horrid distinction.
You see the spirit rise from the crabs like, I still love you, Durch.
Be free. Go back to Santa. Where you can slave away making toys the rest of the year.
I played a Christmas gnome named Mr. Indeedy.
This is a
Oh,
terrible.
man.
This is a
Okay.
terrible idea.
This is the greatest idea ever.
Just so you know, the
Hey.
gnomes come different themed every time they're summoned.
That's
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
Now I got
Hey,
9 of
Fate
those
Seeker, how you
cards.
doing over there? You holding up all right?
She's done a ton of damage to the yellow chul, so
It's also beating me up a quick little bit.
yes, they are pretty
Okay.
tough.
Then I will just move over here. And then yeah, dagger.
Okay.
Ooh, does a 10 hit?
No, a 10 does not hit its armor class.
Okie doke.
Okay, so
That's my turn.
all right, Myyrion. And at the end of your turn, Durch, Myyrion, as we dive into your turn, you hear them sing, and Durch is done, and Durch is done, now we pause, now we pause. And they all are like, oh, 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 oh. So there's
How
no
deep is this
words,
water?
there's just singing.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now it's your turn, Myyrion.
Is this angry, handsome dragon looking at me? The serpent?
This sea serpent is looking confused and ready for violence to anyone and anything. In its ethereal form, Myyrion, with your passive perception, you can see that inside its chest is that crystal that reminds you of that when you fought in the seaside little shanty. Same vibe. A soul crystal lingers within the serpent, ready for the taking.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What is
That's
your
our
passive investigation, Myyrion?
10.
Okay. I can't give you any hints with a 10, I'm sorry. I love you, you got this.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
All right, let me roll for what he's going to do.
Nay.
Nay, foul creature, nay.
I don't. Yeah.
Nay, nay.
Nay.
Whip in, nay, nay.
Nay, nay, nay.
Now watch me whip.
Now watch me, nay, nay.
Thank you.
Whip, whip. Okay, okay.
Oh.
A whip.
Hmm. Look at what dumb things he can do.
As long as you don't scare Biscuit, that's fine.
Is this sea serpent sitting on?
It's large
Diego's
enough that
head.
it's like standing over.
Okay.
I dropped my
Does it
pen.
look like? Does it look like it's close enough that he could reach it if he tried?
You could attempt to reach through its ethereal form to try to grab at the crystal. You get a. Yep, never mind. I can't give you hints.
I know.
You could do that if you. Yeah, if you. Yeah.
Trust your heart and let fate decide, Myyrion.
Oh, the gnomes start. Never mind. They're Christmas themed. They're not Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, no, he's gonna like absentmindedly try to reach for it.
Okay. Roll to hit using an unarmed strike.
25.
Okay, so you grab a hold of it. As you do, there is a like pump of psychic damage that goes through your arm. I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw as it attempts to give you the worst migraine ever.
That doesn't work. I don't have any intelligence. That is a 19.
I'm
Actually,
not.
that's a 23.
What? How is that? That's crazy.
I get a +4 on saves.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Paladin aura.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll take half, which is 12. Take 12 points of psychic damage, and you are not disoriented. So, yay. Well, technically blinded, because it literally would have given you a migraine where you would have seen, like, double and light would have really, really hurt. Granted, you're fighting in the dark, but the gnomes singing would have caused it would have really sucked. But anyways, you're not blind. You've got a hold of the crystal. It feels very firm in its location, embedded in the chest of this sea serpent. If you want to try and like pull, it's a new athletics, yes. Or strength saving throw? No, athletics check. And it'll take your action.
Okay. Well, feeling it embedded, he might like try to grab with his other hand too to help pull. Is he able to do that?
To grab it with both hands?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it doesn't change the roll or give you advantage or anything.
I understand. I'm just describing how he'd do it.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. And that is a slutty 20.
Okay.
17 plus 3.
It doesn't budge, and it zaps you again.
Oh no.
So I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Can I use my or one of the things on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah. Oh, he rolled a 13 on that.
Okay, so you'll take full this time. Let me roll. Let's see. $21 psychic damage.
Woo! And he is not looking good.
Not
But
our man, meat.
He does not let go of it.
Okay, so that takes your action to do anything with your bonus action. You could let go of it if you think Myyrion would.
No, I just said he does not let go of it.
Okay, so he is just gonna still big brain. I got it.
Use all 10 of those intelligence points.
Okay, so it is Yellow's turn. Yellow is gonna attack Fate Seeker because I assume it's no longer stunned.
Yeah, it's good.
Because I had a note that it was stunned, but I didn't mark that it was not.
I think that was the last round.
Okay. All right, and it has you grappled.
Yeah, so it's still stuck in the grapple.
Okay, so it's gonna get advantage to attack you. What's your armor class?
16.
Oh, I didn't think I was gonna hit you. Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I don't wear armor. I'm in my skimpy little outfit.
Oh, 13 points of bludgeoning damage to the Tentacle Princess.
Tentacle Princess.
Okay, and it misses its next strike. Fate Seeker, your move.
Tentacle Princess thanks you for missing on the second strike. She would like to punch. 24 to hit.
Hits.
And I will do 11 points of damage. And I'm going to just punch again. Does a 19 hit?
Yes. Give me your damage altogether.
Okay. I'm going to spend a key point to do 2 bonus strikes with Flurry of Blows as well. I'll hit one more time. And 19 was enough to hit.
Yes.
11 more. 31. 39 points of damage total as she punches and kicks 4 times in succession.
Sorry, how many points total?
39.
39. How do you want to do this? That is enough to put it over the edge.
So it's 1 punch to the claw to free her up, and then she does a axe kick, and it catches it in the head, and the brain just rattles inside the skull, and blood trickles out of its nose, and it falls over.
Ooh, as it falls over, it just turns into a puddle of water, splashing into the already high tide. Anything else for Fate Seeker's turn?
She is gonna move, actually. Now that she's all freed up. She's gonna come on over to assist her friend Myyrion.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right. Seaweed. It's your turn.
Oh, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Thanks to my amazing new wisdom, I can see that even though it looks like a tasty snack of crab on the ground, I should probably go help, Myyrion over there, thanks to my brilliant wisdom of a crab.
Mhm.
So I shall scuttle, over there with Habata riding on top, because, I'm big. And thanks to my newfound brilliance, I shall protect Myyrion by defeating the servant. I shall swing with my crab arms with 2 attacks. First roll is 11, probably doesn't hit.
11
Second attack.
does not hit its armor class now.
How about a 25?
25 hits. Yes.
Sweet. So that is 3d10 plus 4. I rolled, that's 16 points of damage. It is now grappled, by me. Yep. That's it. In turn. Yep. It can, because the crab's ability, it automatically grapples the target. On their turn, they can use an escape DC of 15 on their turn.
Okay. So you've got a hold of the sea serpent now.
Crab battle, yeah.
Okay, it's 𝒮𝓊𝓁's turn. She has 2 more spell slots for this. Phew. Wow, I forgot how high level she is. How injured does everybody look?
Myyrion is effed up.
Rough? Okay, if she uses her... Okay. So 𝒮𝓊𝓁's
crab.
actually gonna, slide to Seaweed's, crab arm that's holding on to the serpent. Using her movement, I'll consider it rough terrain, so she only has half. Okay, then as
Because
her...
we were all spread out and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, then as her action, everyone within 30 feet, she's gonna split up. She's got 30 points of healing. She can split up among you all that are within 30 feet. So she's gonna give 30 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't do the crab because the crab. When I spawned as crab, I
Yeah.
got crab health pool. So
Just do 15 and 15.
I'm good.
Focus. Focus on the people who are actually fighting the thing. I'll help with the boo boos.
Okay.
Snip, snip. I
Snip,
crab.
snip. Crab.
Crab.
Okay, so Myyrion and
Crab.
Fate Seeker then?
Yeah, Durch doesn't look that bad.
Okay, then as her action, she'll give the both of you 15 HP. And then she won't, I guess she won't do extra healing.
Thank you.
Yeah, she'll save the spell slot. She does have another regular glass healing potion. Dude, do you need me to throw this at you? I will. Dude.
Snip, snip.
I'm okay for now. Thank you.
Pointing at Myyrion. You want me to throw it?
If you think so, he's just like focused on his keeping his hands
Okay.
on that
So
thing.
she's gonna try to bonus action throw it at you. What's your armor class?
Way too high for her to hit.
I just
23.
23.
I just really.
How many HP does your horse have that's summoned, or does it not?
It takes the stat block of whichever one you want it to.
Because she hits it instead of you.
We can't have that.
I would imagine it's at full health since it was just summoned, though.
Yeah, it would be at full health. I just need to know what's its armor class, I guess. Let's see. How much damage does this do? Oh my god. It does, whatever it is, it does 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Then immediately heals. Wow, I rolled shit. 7 points of healing.
Imagine like glass shards and their flesh videos over it.
Use horse noises.
Nay. All right, Diego, your move. That's 𝒞𝓊𝓁's turn. She is at the edge of the crab arm.
Don't worry, Biscuit. After we're done with the dragon, I'll come save you.
Crab.
Hey, he's scared. Okay, so it's just 𝒞𝓊𝓁, fucking Fate Seeker and Myyrion who are just really hurt.
Fate Seekers are a little hurt at this point.
Okay, so Myyrion, you said in your own words you're pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he was. He's looking a little better now, but he's still looking kind of.
I will do a third level healing word. Where is it? How many would that be? Will be 3d4. He grabs a couple more d4s. Yeah. Come on. It's super dash d4. Yeah. It's 3, 4, 2. So that's 7, 9 plus 5. So 14 points of healing, Myyrion. And with the dragon, it was basically the. Is it the actual like spirit itself?
It is the combination of both for the Tide Speaker. It's a sea serpent.
Okay, Diego, while everyone's beating the shit out of it, so it's gonna be really tough. You go, Mr. Tide Servant person, can you please give me the thingy?
It roars in response, and then the gnomes start singing again. Where they got these little bells, you aren't sure. But they start to ring them, and they start to tell you that the serpent says he's mad. He does not wish to. And it just continues. The serpent's angry. You have to defeat him.
The serpent is mad because it has crabs.
Okay, I use this spell. So I'm going to back away from the situation. A lot of toxic vibes here. So using my action to like disengage
Okay.
and retreat to a better space out for my mental facilities.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, it is the sea serpent's turn. However, I gotta run to the restroom, so we're gonna take a quick BRB. Don't go anywhere. Okay, and we're back. It is the sea serpent's turn.
Point.
I need everyone in front of it in its cone. Hold on, let me double check.
A cone?
You're my water bullfrog.
The gnomes start singing that, except it's about Durch.
Yeah, but Dirty was a bullfrog. Very best friend of dwarves. We never understood a single thing he did. But we always drank his coffee.
Okay. So it shifts back.
It can't because it's grappled by me.
Oh, so
Unless you use your action to break out of it and do an escape check. EC 15.
the crab doesn't say anything about its size.
What you?
Restrictions on what it can grapple.
Correct.
She's asking.
Well, I'm a huge creature, so I'm assuming anything huge sized.
It's as large as you are.
So yeah.
Let's see.
Just double check the wording.
Yeah, I posted up earlier in the thingy. I'll ping you.
I'm gonna look at it. It just says the target is grappled. It doesn't even have a size requirement on it.
Ah. Interesting, because in the one I have on D&D Beyond, it says if it's a medium or smaller. Okay, so homebrew rule, I usually allow everyone to break out of grapples with their bonus actions. I will do the
Alright.
same with my creature.
That's fair.
Understandable.
So it's going to attempt. And if I have to, I'll use that inspo. Haha, that Amber gave me earlier.
Yes. Use it.
I also gave you one. You have
Embrace it.
two. You have two in the
Nice.
bank.
Okay, I have one more. I used Amber's.
Wait,
Oh god,
Where
what
is
was
it?
that?
what?
A -1, really?
Yep.
You beat me to it.
Alright, so with a -1.
I feel bad for the sea serpent now. Poor guy.
Okay,
I too played a card.
but who's it for?
The sea serpent.
Oh my god. Okay, so even with a -1, so it's 14 plus 7.
I don't know, Dolly. It's a 15. Does that make it? I'm not sure.
I was trying to do
You
math.
can't
It
do
was
the
really
math.
hard. 21. Good God.
Wait. Yes.
And it says,
Easily.
"How am I not grappled?" Now.
Spectacular.
Why are you a crab? Why am I a sea
Snip, snip.
serpent?
Snip, snip.
Why do I want to do a handstand? And the gnomes, I need Dork you to... Oh, cats. Oh, back at Dork. Dork, I need you to roll 2d4.
5.
Okay, so 2d4. What did you get on each d4?
Oh, 3 and a 2.
Okay, so siesta gnomes are summoned. They are... They're singing at you like Sebastian from Ariel.
But Dolly, you don't even have time because you said you're gonna do an AoE cone attack. I think you'll be alive long enough.
They might die, but they're summoned regardless, maybe just in time to return to the spirit of the sea. Okay, I need Fate Seeker, Myyrion summoned horse, Durch, the crab, Seaweed, and Hippolyta
Crap.
all to make Constitution saving throws.
Now, Dolly, if by chance my massive hulking crab body, would I give Hippolyta full cover? Just curious.
She's on
Is
your
that a thing?
she's on your arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we close enough to Myyrion to get your Myyrion bonus?
Constitution saving throw.
I think you and Oh, yep, you should all be.
Within 10 feet.
Yeah, even 𝒞𝓊𝓁, so. Constitution.
How much is that bonus again, my good
4.
man?
Four?
Gracias.
Oh, heck yeah.
𝒞𝓊𝓁 made it.
How many feet from you?
It is
10 feet?
10.
Damn.
21 con.
Nice.
Okay.
Crib.
These gnomes that are around you, Dork, they also start like vibrating in a strange way, like they've had too much caffeine, and then they tear off their gnome costumes and say, "Come on in!"
You guys are back! Oh, wait. Seaweed, come back. Come over here. I need you to feed these things.
And
You
they
keep back out.
start pretending to stab you with spoons. So yeah, anyways, in the order of which you posted it in Discord, please say out loud what you got on those Constitution saving throws.
27 con for Fate Seeker.
Seaweed, a 21.
𝒞𝓊𝓁 15.
Okay, and Myyrion.
Myyrion has a 25 and the horse has a 22.
Okay, so you all will make it. This is funny because I know things about Myyrion, but all of you will take half of 49 points of damage.
Is it
And
fire?
it is cold damage.
No, I don't crab, never mind. So
Round it
that
up or down.
is
Does that count as an attack?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's half of 49.
They round it up or down.
Go ahead and round down.
up is 25.
Go ahead and round
Okay,
down.
24.
And with
Ow.
Uncanny Dodge, I can half that, right?
Yeah. So the spirit of Christmas gnomes are singing about Durch, and the spirit of hoedowns are singing about stabbing everybody. So it's fun.
Come on in.
Come
Come on in. Feel this knife.
on! Essentially, yeah. And since it's used both sides, okay, that is its turn. It is Biscuit's turn. Biscuit is upset that the dragon is in the way of getting to its girlfriend, so Biscuit is going to use his breath weapon of fire and breathe it onto the sea serpent.
Actually, Biscuit would be more upset right now.
Oh no. Why is that?
Because is this the stat block you want me to use?
In the spell, it should tell you what stat block. Yeah, in the if that's the stat block it says it uses, that's the stat block it uses. The war horse.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. So is she
Yeah, it just becomes. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a special stat block.
Can you resummon her or something? It is like.
Okay, so now he is upset and he blames. Let me make a random roll. Who does he blame? Great. He's going to angle himself so that the fire breath hits more than just the sea serpent. He also says in a really horrible voice, all of you have to die. Nay. And then he takes a sip out of his decanter of endless coffee that looks just like Durch's.
I don't know. No idea where he got that.
And the gnomes are like, "Sweet silver bells, Biscuit is hell. He's coming to kill you right now. Ding, 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 run, Durch is gonna." Yeah, anyways. And then the little siesta gnomes are well, the kobolds. They're like singing about coming on in and killing him. Kill Biscuit. He's just afraid. So
Yeah, he's just afraid, guys.
So it's actually only going to hit Myyrion, the serpent, and Seaweed. Or not Seaweed. I'm sorry. Fate Seeker. So I need the 3 of them to make dexterity saving throws. Okay.
I will take advantage of that beautiful Chron of saving me numbers again.
The sea serpent makes it. All right, Myyrion, what'd you get?
Oh crap! I hit the mute button. 18. Sorry.
Okay, and Fate Seeker.
Fate Seeker coincidentally also got a Fate 18.
Okay, so both of you will make it, so you only take 10 points of fire damage.
That's good.
And then Biscuit is going to use a bonus action to make a hoof attack against the crab. What's your armor class?
The crab armor class is 17.
Okay, misses. And Durch, your turn.
Okay. Who looks more borked up, Myyrion or Fate Seeker?
Fate Seeker is pretty beat up.
I feel like, I don't know.
I mean, the crab is pretty hurt too.
Myrion's about halfway beat up.
Can we heal the crab?
There's
mean, technically-
2/3 of the Fate Seeker.
Generally, you can, because I am considered a beast, a crab, with a separate health pool.
Oh, you should have let her help Paul to heal you.
Well, that was before the 25 points of damage from the.
Oh, I see.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. The owie breath weapon.
I now smell delicious.
They're just gonna move over here. Man, if it was Myyrion, this was gonna be funny. But Durch is gonna shove 3 good berries into Fate Seeker's face. Here, take these.
Okay, roll 3d4. That's how much you heal, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw not to explode internally.
Wait, what? Why?
One of those is a full day's meal.
Yep.
I need
Instant
to send you a message
vomit
real
and
quick.
diarrhea.
Wait,
I-
what? No, I thought. Okay,
You'll see.
one
She's-
each. Okay,
she's a tough lady.
I thought it like 1
Wait.
HP each.
I sent you a message.
Could
Think
this
of
get
it as a
worse?
senzu bean.
Did you critically fail?
I sent you a message.
Let's see.
Oh God.
Oh no. Okay, so roll 3d4. That's how much you heal. And Durch, because do you have any reactions that allow you to avoid damage?
Yes,
Okay.
but it says in D&D Beyond they're 1 HP apiece.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was just
You summoned them
okay.
from stream
but it
loots though,
does-
didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh, okay.
as Fate Seeker begins to projectile vomit, would you like to dodge?
Yes, I would like to dodge.
Dexterity saving throw. And it's only if you have an action that allows you, or a reaction that you can use to dodge.
I do.
Like your uncanny dodge, etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then immediately liquid diarrhea. So now that high tide that's swirling around all over your ankles.
Ew. Okay.
It's the best.
There's no damage on it, right?
Mm-mm.
It's just okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just good.
It's all over my
Did
feet.
you just try
Sorry.
to poison me?
I tried to help. I didn't know. TheNatchan.
I don't trust you. How much
I'm
do I heal
sorry.
from that? Or do I heal? Or
3d4.
okay.
But
Is there any other adverse effects for me?
not just your pants are brown and you don't feel good.
Thanks a lot, Dirge.
You're welcome.
Is that going to be a new card, the shit pants card?
Yes. Now that I know.
I rolled almost max on it, though, so that's actually pretty good.
Nice. Okay.
See?
Anything else, Sturch?
Yeah, I gotta attack.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try and hit dude guy. That is what is that? 22, 23 with an inspiration.
Hit.
3, 6, 9, 12, 17.
Piercing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
I will save.
Because use your bonus action to shove
actually-
the good berries in. And
Okay,
your reaction to dodge the projectile vomit.
Yep.
And then attacked.
Yep.
Okay. Myyrion. It's your turn. And the crab for you technically is within reaching distance. Just so you know.
Yeah, but he still has his hands inside of the around the core, right?
Yeah.
He is going to try to pull it again.
Okay.
He has not learned his lesson.
Okay. Strength saving throw. Or athletics, either one. And then a intelligence saving throw for the psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled really bad for the psychic damage, so.
He said strength and intelligence saving throws?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the strength is a 23.
Okay. So you yank, it's kind of budging. Not a lot, it's just a little bit of a wiggle, right?
And for int, that is a 19.
Okay, so you'll take half of 11 psychic damage.
Round up or down?
A round down.
And he'll just be like, it's moving!
Anything else from Myrion's turn other than shouting, "It's moving! I'm doing it!"
No, he is keeping his hands firmly planted.
Oh god, okay. Fate Seeker.
He is 2 fists deep right now.
Oh
What
lord.
type of action? What type of action is it to give Durch a dirty look
Free.
for like poisoning me?
Free action.
Okay,
Yeah.
Durch, you got that. Can I pull on a Myyrion to help him pull whatever it is free?
You can give him the help action. With your action his next turn, yeah.
Okay, Fate Seeker's pulling on a Myyrion.
Okay. So
She's helping.
his next turn he'll get advantage. Okay, Seaweed. Your move.
Crab. Okay. I should do crab things, and I'm gonna crab them. So I'm
Crab
gonna do
'em.
2 attack. I'm gonna crab and grab. Crab and grab. Okay. First roll is 10, so probably not. Second roll is 9, so probably not.
A 9 does not hit, no.
That's it. I'm all crabbed out.
Oh no, you're all crabbed out. Okay, so it's Hippolyta's turn. Hippolyta's going to heal the crab. 21 HP back to the crab.
So, Dolly, paint me a picture. Like, how does Hippolyta heal?
She pulls
seaweed?
out
Is it like
a set of pink and mint green band-aids and starts putting them all over the crab shell on top.
Oh, I was thinking like basting with butter or something, but yeah, that works.
Basting in butter. And then I guess Hippolyta sprinkles a little like powdered sugar on the crab shell. I don't know. Little salt and pepper because she has spices
Little
on her.
rock salt.
Little rock salt.
Seaweed salt rock
Oh,
is
she
actually coming
takes
in
the
handy.
salt rock and like is like, Seaweed, eat this, and put it in Seaweed's mouth. Yeah. Diego, it's your move.
Yes. Also, you know what to do.
Yeah, who's it for? You?
I put it on chat. Or to make it. I mean, to make if it happens right now, sure.
Oh, Myyrion.
Yeah. You know I'm doing this right.
All right, everybody, drink water. Think of candy. It's who I think it is that you're resummoning.
Yeah. Essentially.
Okay, Myyrion.
Is it just like a fucking biscuit?
There's like this smell
Yeah.
of sulfur and smooth jazz. Hey, she steps through the ethereal portal as your mount returns for the next 8 hours. Jazz casts the Find Familiar. Biscuit is immediately lost. His jaw drops to the floor. His painted coat shivering. Nay. All right, Dork, your move.
No, he's scared. Myyrion, get your horse away from mine.
Get your horse away from mine. Mine was here first.
Mine's scared though. Okay. Who? Okay, who's looking really messed up right now?
Fate Seeker is bloody.
Okay.
Oh, Seaweed's looking fantastic, freshly basted. Delicious.
Smells like Old Bay. It's pretty good.
Myrion's about
Okay.
a third bloodied.
Wait, you're okay. So you have a third of your health.
Mm-hmm.
Fate.
The-
Myyrion first.
The sea dragon looks very healthy.
In that case, Durch
We
is
haven't really
about
fought him
half bloody.
I will. Oh, wait, I need to take off that. Okay, Mary, another third level healing word going your way.
What is this
no.
game? This is so crazy.
It's okay. It's okay. We're
It's our
okay.
brand. We
It's in the-
accept it, you know?
It's in the
Fit-
the good way though.
15 points of healing. Oh, Mr. Myyrion.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wait a second. I'm being silly.
Why?
Because the milkweed, the little flowers we got,
Yeah.
first session,
Uh-huh.
I took a short. There was a short rest that has been had, and I still haven't used any of my d6s.
Oh, to heal people. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Add another 4, so 19 points of healing, Myyrion. I am a bad.
So 69. Ooh woo.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
I can't right now because of Durch.
No, Myrrion is looking pristinely healthy now.
Good.
Wait, from 19 points of healing?
Oh, just 19?
Yeah, just 19. I was like, where did you get 69 from?
Oh, well, you said the
Roll
healing
me,
word
me,
first.
Yeah. It was 15, and I added a d6, which I rolled a 4. So 19 points of
Hey.
healing. And I'm going to. It's a dragon, so firebolt probably won't work. And I already used a spell. I'll like to use my action to tell Biscuit Buddy, run away! It's getting way too intense for you. Just do like an animal handling or persuasion check.
You want to roll in animal handling for Biscuit?
Yeah, because we're buddies. We mental linked when we headbutted.
I know, but he's he's evil Biscuit right now. He drank coffee.
Biscuit can never be evil.
He's afraid right now. Okay, go ahead and roll
He's
animal handling.
afraid.
I've set the
He's afraid
DC
right now.
to nearly impossible. Go ahead and roll.
Joke's on you. I'm all about the impossible. Can you someone maybe give me a couple helpful cards?
You could always natural 20.
No, that's a 12 for animal handling. So a 13 total.
Okay, what do you say to Biscuit?
Biscuit buddy, get away! It's really dangerous here.
Okay, all Biscuit says afterwards is,
Only death! Biscuit kill! Nay! Biscuit craves the flesh of the living! Nay!
and the next thing you say you have to speak like a troll. Diego.
Oh, okay. No, me betrayed. Biscuit, me not believe you like this. Please come back.
Perfect. Anything else for your turn?
Me end my turn.
Okay. It is the sea serpent's turn. Okay. It is going to make 3 attacks. It's going to attack, let's see. First strike is going to go to Durch. What's your armor class?
17, I think?
17?
Yeah.
Okay, so it hits you.
What if I made his armor class into a 20? With my reaction. Which, I mean, I am doing it.
Okay.
I have to declare it.
It probably
As
gonna go
a
for you,
spectral
too.
dragon wing comes out trying to deflect it.
Okay, it still hits. It hits a 25 AC.
Jesus.
That I tried.
Okay, so that is 20 points of piercing damage and 6 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And then
Um,
it is going to attack Fate Seeker.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
What's your armor class, Fate Seeker?
Nice, awesome 16.
Okay, hits you with a 19.
Mm-hmm.
I need... Okay, wait. So you'll take 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Go ahead
Ow.
and roll... It says the target is grappled.
I guess I'm grappled.
So you're grappled and you can try with your bonus action to escape your next turn. And then it is going to attack Myyrion. Myyrion, remind me what's your armor class?
It is 23 right now.
Okay, so... Okay, so it hits an armor class of 24, and that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And it is going to hit you in a way where it's going to try and like knock you back, so make a strength saving throw. You think it's trying to get you to let go of the gem within it.
That is a natural 20 for the saving throw, so 27.
Okay, it doesn't knock you back at all. And that makes it Biscuit's turn. Biscuit is... Gosh, he wants to get to his girlfriend. He's thoroughly distracted. Let me make a saving throw. That he makes a saving throw, so he's distracted by her, but not so bad that he misses his turn. He uses an action to disengage, and he is going to rush around the guy and move here. Around the sea serpent.
Yay! Come to me, Biscuit. Come to me, my buddy.
I'll let Diego live in that hyperbole for a moment. And Durch, it's your turn.
okay.
Now that you and Fate Seeker are up here and you've had a whole turn up here, what is your base investigation, and same with Fate Seeker?
Fate Seeker's only
13.
11.
Okay, and 13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 13's what you needed. You can remove the crystal, like you can pull the crystal out and it'll dismiss the sea serpent, but it looks like it's going to take Herculean efforts. The other way, Durch, you figure to win is to weaken it to a certain point, and then the crystal should dislodge easier. With each strike, the glowing strands wrapped around the crystal seem to get thinner and snap. So like a Pokemon, in order to capture it, you gotta weaken it first. But you're the only one of the three of you in melee smart enough passively to understand that concept.
Whoa. Seaweed is so much smarter now as a crab. Come on.
How was Seaweed's passive as a crab?
Which one?
Investigation.
Investigation, is that the intelligence one? No. Nope, never mind. Nope, it's worse. If it was perception, we're talking about a good 10 there. But no.
It was worth a shot.
It
No,
wa-
no,
it
no,
was.
no.
It
Crab
was.
vision.
It
The
was.
crab vision is the bonus perception.
Okay. Durch is not liking the situation he's in right now.
Mhm.
He's gonna cunning action disengage
Okay.
Bye, Dirge.
and kind of move back here. He definitely does not want to be between Biscuit and Nay Lady.
Nay.
Also Sea Serpent, Hurdy Pants. And then
Somewhere in the distance, you're vaguely aware of Cyrdan capturing one of the soul crystals. And then
must be nice.
going after the other one.
He's gonna go for a firebolt.
Okay.
19?
Hiya! 19 hits.
Okay. 12.
12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is still up. Looking pretty healthy, pretty nice.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Think.
Myyrion.
Does he still get the help action from me?
He sure
Even though I
does.
got hit.
Oh my.
You can do it. You're my Hercules.
Before his turn ends, he's gonna yell out to everybody, "We gotta wear it down! It won't let go until it gets hurt enough, kind of like a Pokemon."
What
What's
the?
a Pokemon?
Snip, snip, cramp.
Right, Myyrion, all you.
He's gonna like look back at his horse and be like, "You pull too." And
She
he's
flips
gonna
her
try
mane.
again.
Nay.
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 Extra treats.
Nay. And then like bites
Extra.
onto your cloak to help you pull.
Okay.
You can add a 1d4 because she's assisting. It's like guidance. Guidance.
Yay.
Man, that horse is really impressive. It knows how to cast guidance.
I said it's like, not that it was. Come on.
That horse definitely learned how to cast guidance. I can tell. I went to Strixhaven.
Do I do anything with the other assist from Faceseeker?
With advantage.
Yeah, and I think you're going to get a 1d12 inspiration die to use in the next minute. Right, Cats?
Mhm.
No.
Okay, so you add 1d12 to this roll as well. You just might get the DC if you roll high enough.
Do I have?
Nice, come on.
I shouldn't do it.
So that is a 3
Uh-oh.
plus a 10 plus an 18,
That was a legendary card.
and you said strength saving,
Uh-huh.
so that is a total of 38.
Okay. Your Herculean effort. There's a crystalline breaking sound, and then all at once the threads binding the crystal inside the serpent break, and you and Fateseeker are thrown backwards into the water 20 feet. Fateseeker's stomach, because of the motion, suddenly decides to eject more, and so you are kind of glizzied upon, but
Odd.
Hey, Glizzy.
combat ends.
Diego runs up to Biscuit and gives him a hug. It's okay, buddy. I'm here. You know, I can
Biscuit
get
leaps
ready
over
for-
you, pushing you down into the water, and comes over to Lady Biscuit. These two are out in the water. Myyrion and Fateseeker. Myrion's covered in Fateseeker glizzy.
He's just glistening, the one hand holding the crystal up.
This tide
Seeker just shakes his head apologetically.
the tide speaker says, "Thank you, heroes." I can't do it seriously. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I-
You've saved Post. And as you've so heroically stated, Diego, I still have work to do. The people need me. And with a wave of his hand, everyone gets 15 HP as the piece of his soul disseminates into glitter and sparkles and absorbs back into the glistening shard that Myyrion is holding and blinking rapidly.
The guy.
So,
I just.
Sorry, I killed you in the first place.
it's combat.
I'll never forgive you.
As combat is over, there's a beautiful moment between the Lady Nightmare and Biscuit where they exchange phone numbers. And then she trots over to Myyrion, and Biscuit, more normal, trots over to Diego before he just gives the coffee to Diego, and he's normal Biscuit.
I knew you were there, buddy.
When you go to hug him, though, his hoof hits you in the back of the head, and he tries to drown you again for a moment. So it's like...
There's a little bit left in there. He's like, Biscuit!
He makes one final snort, and then the nightmare vestige of him recedes.
I just want to point out I have the card Funny Find that says the next time you search a chest / body, you find something funny / useless. So that situation could have been pretty.
I mean, the thing is
No,
that
no.
the sea serpent doesn't leave a body. So this fight, it would be like searching Myrion's body. So it could get a little awkward. But now we're going to go around and each of you will get a turn to roleplay. And we're going to start with Fate Seeker.
Fate Seeker needs to like wash off. She was horrified with what happened with.
You are standing in the ocean right now.
Yeah, I'll go for a swim.
Okay. All right. And when you pop back up from the swim, it's only a few moments long. Any roleplay for you?
I'll apologize for puking on Myyrion.
Okay. Roleplay it
That
out.
was quite I'm sorry. That was horrifying.
What do you mean? I got the crystal. And then he looks down. Oh.
I need to go punch Durch in the face.
Yeah, I have questions about your diet, though. But
He put some weird berries in my mouth.
just
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
He has like the look of like he's glad that he accomplished what he wanted to do, but he is trying not to be upset about this.
Fate Seeker is just like pure embarrassed.
Yeah. Hey, make sure you hit him extra hard. And then like he's gonna like try to splash some water on himself a little bit, but then he's gonna see, I guess, his horse coming over.
Mm-hmm.
And he will like take his hand, clean it off, and like fish for treats for the horse.
Okay. Her ethereal form is more solid now. And she happily takes the sugar cube. And then naturally, nay.
He'll gently pat her and just be like, you did a good job, thank you. And here, have an extra.
Horse.
Nay. And you get the impression that she's saying, it was nothing.
I know, for someone of your stature, that was small work.
Nay.
Still.
Yeah. You have a companion for the next 8 hours. All right. Following Fate Seeker for just a moment, you head over to Durch. Because I'll give each of you your own turn, but you get to Durch. What do?
It's definitely it's a solid straight punch right into like the side of his abdomen. It's meant to hurt, but not to do real damage, but he's going to be feeling it for a day. It's just a solid, just straight punch. I don't know what you gave me,
Ow!
but never give me anything like that again.
I'm sorry. I was trying to help.
What even was that?
It was
Did you get some weird drugs from the alchemist?
maybe it was berries. I don't know. They
I don't-
just ended up in my pocket. I thought they would help give you strength.
So you
Help.
gave me unknown berries to give me strength. Are you sure
Maybe?
you didn't take any of these berries?
Not yet. Not after what it did to you.
Can I insight to see if Durch is high?
Mm-hmm.
No, he hasn't taken
Oh.
any berries yet.
I mean, I don't know if she believes that.
What'd you
but
get?
with insight 23.
You've seen him under the influence? He doesn't
Like
really...
he sucked on my tentacle under
Yeah.
the influence.
He doesn't really... It's not striking the same chord right now.
You better be careful about smoking these berries, Durch. They're definitely, there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
In the background, Biscuit has a pipe and is like lowering the berry from the pipe.
Biscuit, you don't do it like that.
You freebase berries.
Yeah. Make it into a juice.
Make it into a...
Fate Seeker just sighs.
Oh my god.
I am sorry. I didn't mean to make you vomit out of every orifice.
I accept your apology. It was just terribly awful.
I know. I almost got hit.
It's probably the second worst thing that happened to me today.
Wait, what was the first?
Oh, she gets a real sad look on her face.
Oh, right.
It-
Yeah.
Seems like my god is dead.
Yeah, but we're gonna go to Underworld and we're gonna save a bunch of people. I'm sure we can save your goddess too.
I think I would have to find a fragment of her. Like the piece that's in Seaweed's butt.
Hmm. Well, I mean, we're picking up fragments left and right, so I would say your odds are pretty damn good.
Well, that is enheartening. If we do find my goddess, I would like her returned to me. Because I would like to restore her power if possible. Oh, this has been a hard week. I've lost a lot of her the week. You can tell she's like going through all the like recent losses in her mind.
Mm. Yeah, that does kind of dampen Durch a little bit, but I think we're gonna be all right.
I don't know. But we'll push through. Because the only way we can move is forward.
Exactly.
All right. Back to Myyrion. Any more roleplay for you?
He would like finish like petting Lady Biscuit and thanking her, and then we'll clean up the glizzy-fiedness as best he can.
Okay. It's
And then after that,
go ahead.
he would look at the crystal.
It's warm and also cold. I think the magic of ice and frigid waters swirl through it. It's got an emotion to it, Myyrion. And the emotion feels heavy and a little sad. But otherwise, it kind of reminds you of Seaweed's butt when Seaweed's butt starts to glow, which is curious.
How does a crab have a butt? That is curious.
Wild. Go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw for me, Myyrion.
Oh no. This aura is saving lives today. 16.
16 is not high enough.
Mhm.
So, it's just curious. Something in the back of your mind about this little piece of crystal, this portion of his soul, and Seaweed's ass wizardness. There's a connection, but you haven't quite figured out what it is yet. You barely missed the DC.
He'd probably carefully like pull out a cloth, wrap it in it, and stick it in his pouch.
Okay. Any other roleplay for him?
I was looking for the map. He'd probably head back towards the shore since he's like out over the ocean right now,
Okay.
and that'd probably be it for him.
All right, then we're going to meanwhile over to Diego.
Sorry, I just want to be a little silly. I haven't just been so serious this whole time. I just need to be a little bit silly. Diego will go up to Seaweed. Crabweed. Sea crab? Yeah. I'd be like, Seaweed, can I do was grab a ration? Can you like eat this? I always I never seen a crab eat before, and like its mouth's just crazy.
So what are you giving Seaweed again?
It's just a ration.
All right. So you see, Seaweed reaches a claw, probably about the size of your body, and tries to pick it up. Dolly, how dexterous am I picking up? Essentially, a piece of like a grain of rice.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
Wait a
let's see.
sec. Wait a sec.
A crab
See-
has -1 dex, so
Oh.
yeah, I'm huge size. I'm massive. Okay, so that's a 3 total.
You pick up all of
Quick
Diego.
dinner crab.
Very good.
Just grab.
Yep, grab all of Diego and bring all of Diego to your mouth.
Yeah.
And you see the mouth opens up, and then it's like a like there's like a little chittering noise.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Diego, roll.
No, but Dolly.
Oh,
Seaweed is a wiser now. It would not eat Diego. Just put that out there. Better mental capacities.
okay. The crab begins to eat some of your hair and then is like, that's a friend, and stops eating you. But you do see up close and personal how a crab eats. It's quite cute and terrifying.
He still has food, so like I guess he just reaches further deep in and just drops it through the
So
throat.
you fist her
Elbows
mouth.
deep in that crab.
You fist her mouth and put the food in. All right.
And then I picked you up and put him next to a pallet on my back.
Okay. Okay.
It's all slimy and stuff like, hey, Pacha,
Uh,
I know what it's a crab looks like.
that's good. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh yeah, I see it wouldn't hurt me. She wouldn't hurt herself though. It's just like not intentionally, but man, it just happens a lot.
Any other role play for Diego?
He will just say, "Oh, and when we get a chance, probably sometime later, there's things I need to tell everyone. Came to me in a dream, and I guess when I was stuck inside the mouth of that crab, I remember everything."
Oh. And you can tell underneath the veil she looks down. I suppose there are also things I need to say.
Yeah, we'll share.
I think that's a good idea. Anything,
Yeah,
anything else for Diego?
He just slaps on crab Seaweed's head. Says, "Okay, Seaweed, off to an adventure now."
Sniff,
You may
sniff.
interpret that in any way you want.
Okay, then we're gonna slide over to Durch. Any roleplay for the Durch man?
Not really. There's nothing to like loot, really, right?
No bodies, but you could steal something from your party members because they were like spinning around like a toilet, you know, with all that water. So like some of 𝒞𝓊𝓁's coins, some of Myrion's coins, Fate Seeker's small clothes. You know, I mean they're brown, they're stained, but you know.
Yeah, no, he'd probably just wash off whatever glizzy got on him from the water, and then kind of sink into a little funk that was brought on by Fate Seeker, and then probably just go up on shore and like light up his mermaid boobies pipe.
The music changes. The gnome's singing about the mermaid pipe in her ample bosom. It's got the vibe of, oh, mermaid bosom, how Durch likes to light up to you and smoke his weed and tobacco. He is not a slutty hoe, but he wishes that you were so. My dear mermaid, such a hoe. So anyways, there's your gnomes. And it's clashing with the other gnomes that are singing now epic rap music.
History.
They're just talking about 2 fists in a crab's fucking face. Shove it down hard. Don't care about your your face.
They were also still stabbing Diego. Could they like still like when Diego's like top half was in it? They were stabbing like his butt. She's like,
Pretty much. So, anyways, just so everybody's aware. Any other roleplay for Durch?
No.
Perfect. Crab seaweed. Crabweed, if you will. What would you like
Okay,
to do?
Crabweed here. Hi. Nice to meet y'all. Is sitting in wonder, amazement. Through changing from trying to crab, her prowess and mind have expanded exponentially. About 22% specifically, from 9 wisdom to 11 wisdom, and is thus experiencing life in a new lens. So I am just taking in life with a 0 wisdom modifier instead of -1. I'm contemplating, thinking, philosophizing about life. That's it.
All right. And so what would the party like to do? You have obtained your soul shard. You're all a little delirious. Some of you are poop colored a bit.
I want fresh clothes.
All of you
Oh,
are
I
pretty
do.
exhausted.
maybe take a little short rest. Like, you know, a little powwow. How does everyone feel about that?
Yeah, getting
Yes,
back to
yes.
somewhere safe might be for the best.
Let's do it.
𝒞𝓊𝓁 will follow the party's lead. Where do you guys go?
Did Círdan give us a place to meet them?
He did indeed. Do you remember where?
Not off the top of my head. That's what I was asking.
I'm grinning.
Seaweed didn't, but I'm sure Crabweed did. Can I roll for Crabweed's?
Wasn't it the shanty shack actually where we were supposed to meet him?
What was it called?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of the place.
Enos and Venus's House of Venus.
No, that is not what it was called.
It was. I do know it was
Pretty sure.
the house of the guy's soul we have 2 pieces of.
It was not the house.
I don't remember what it was called. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're good. It's it's where you met Umber, the Longhorn Minotaur.
Oh, the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said the wrong place. Sorry.
Swaggering Magus.
Hey, there we go. You can have 500 experience points
Ooh!
for remembering.
Ew.
You guys head back to the Swaggering Magus.
Ah,
Yeah.
Myyrion will hum the evil kitty meow meow song as we go.
I'm an evil
How
kitty.
long does it take for us to get back there?
Probably like half an hour.
Cool. I'm a crab for an hour, so I will act as a bus
All right.
because
You guys-
because of my huge nature of being like 3x3. I can fit 9 creatures on top of me.
You guys travel crab style.
Myyrion
As
does
one
not ride his
does.
horse, actually.
It's a fine.
Scuttle, scuttle.
For those of you that are there, it's an interesting quick scuttle, slow scuttle. This massive skittering and
Yeah.
yeah,
Diego's running on
Is it from like
crab meat.
side to side?
Yeah.
quite
Diagonals?
zigzaggy.
Diego is running on Biscuit, who is also running on crabweed.
Riding on Biscuit, who's also on crabweed. Crazy. Okay, all right. So that's nuts, but yes, okay, I'll allow it. You make it back to the Swaggering Magus. You take your long rest. Everyone, go ahead and take your hour long. Hit that short rest button.
While short resting, can I get a tub with water to wash my clothes?
You sure can. And you can
But,
even
well-
order a room if you'd like, so you can get a natural bath in.
Fate Seeker will look to somebody to borrow some money.
I got you. Here you go. Eat that.
Where'd you
Thank
How
you
squeeze?
much
so
you
much.
need?
Where'd you squeeze that money out of with that sound effect?
From it's Biscuits. That's for the saddlebag.
Okay.
Biscuit, where'd you get this money from?
Okay, I'll just keep it on my person then.
Gross. Gross.
No, like
How much?
mushroom.
How much?
Sorry.
Oh,
Dork, go.
okay. How much gold do you need, Fate Seeker? Hurry now, quick!
How much do I need?
Are you guys actually going to purchase a room here to stay the night?
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Probably a good idea.
It's just 3 gold.
Fate Seeker would really like the bath.
Yeah, it's 3 gold.
Okay. Here's 6 gold. One for the ladies and one for the guys. And oh yeah, and another 3 gold for the Biscuit. He gets his own room because he's a special boy.
How many beds are in each room?
4. Bunk bed style.
Alright. I thought I was curious a question. I'm assuming my huge crab form can't enter, correct?
Correct. At least for a half hour. So if you guys, if you do your short rest outside, then you can all enter together, but I doubt that, so.
No, Fate Seeker is going in for bath time plus clean clothes.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, see how everyone's leaving Seaweed. This crab walks to the door, can't get in. So he goes rigid and just falls over dead.
Oh.
Yeah,
Of course not.
Here we go.
yeah. And then you start to see like it's motion. It's kind of like a spider, but it just kind of tenses up, and then you see one of the eye stalks just got the wiggle, and pops off as you see Seaweed's arm pop off, and she starts to pull herself out of the body of the crab.
Is it like from like Attack on Titan? You're just pulling yourself out of piloting.
Essentially, yeah.
Beautiful.
So I pull myself from the crab, and then it starts to quickly rot out and disintegrate away as it becomes mushy.
Seaweed was the crab titan all along.
No.
Yes. It's a lie. But yeah, that's it. The crab died. And out.
And you crawled out of it.
Yes.
Good. Good, good, good.
If Hippolyta's in the room when I'm bathing,
Mm-hmm.
can I do something?
Mm-hmm.
So who do you like in the party?
I will say that Hippolyta would have waited for Seaweed before
Mm-hmm.
going to the communal bath, and even in the communal bath, she's still in her veil.
Mm-hmm.
So Seaweed is also here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, it just Paula needs some again, Seaweed's now less wise. Oh, Wilfred! You wish to not be seen, yes? Fog.
Ooh, okay. Having fog up actually allows you hear the veil come off, then you hear Hippolyta get back in the water. She's very quiet, Fate Seeker, like not answering you, maybe on purpose.
Between us girls, just girls talk.
Perhaps you can share first?
I mean, Vakina is pretty pretty,
Oh.
and Myyrion is quite handsome as well.
Hmm.
And Diego is quite likable. They're just not for me, though. I don't know. There are charming things about each of them.
So there is not one in particular?
I don't see why I'd have to tie myself down to one person.
What are we talking about exactly? Is this,
Romance? Just girls talk, right?
oh, you are speaking of matters of the heart and love,
Yes.
and you love them all?
Why not? What's wrong with loving them all?
I am just curious how that works for you.
Fate Seeker's contemplating it. I don't really understand the question. I don't know how to answer. I grew up just with me and my mom. It was quite a shock when I first interacted with others. And I understand the usual of one person pairing off with another. But I don't see why we have to tie ourselves off to one person. Especially if all the parties are consenting, and there's different forms of love, of course.
You are
Oh.
like the nymphs, loving all with
Is that a good thing?
no real attachment, right?
No, I still form attachments. As part of my training, I chose not to form attachments to material things because they're unnecessary. But I still think it's very important to form attachments with people. Because people are irreplaceable. Each one's a unique piece of art and valuable. I think the people we keep close to us are the most important things. You know, why limit ourselves to one? My mom was like that too. She used to had a collection of her favorite people, basically. It sounds a little more weird than it actually was. I only learned so after she set me out to finally get me out of her hair. She wanted me to go to the college. I wasn't well suited for it. Not quite the most magically gifted. But I did make friends. And that was what I think my mother wanted for me. Also, she wanted me to not be dependent on her. Which is good. But I still miss her.
I see.
I would like to get closer to you as well, 𝒞𝓊𝓁.
Me? You hear the water like move a little. What about Seaweed?
I mean, Seaweed's nice too.
Seaweed, do you have romance in your heart?
Oh, Proceed probably fell asleep under the water.
Oh, Seaweed. It's just like
Yeah, it looks like a corpse just on the water, just floating.
they can't see it because of the fog, but you like bump into the side. Just
Yeah, just the body.
Basically,
floating.
will reach out with their tentacle and just give you a little tap.
a little shake.
Whoa, sleepy.
Seaweed, 𝒞𝓊𝓁 asked you a question.
Oh, if you would rather sleep,
Yep, yep.
Seaweed, it's okay. I didn't mean to bother you.
Oh,
I don't want her to
Oh,
miss
yeah,
out on
wait.
friendship time, right?
that's right. See, you put the fog up so we cannot see. See if I forgot the fog was up. So see, it's not blind. But he's blind.
Right, Seaweed is not blind.
Yes. Very confusing. Yes.
I'm actually curious about what Balta asked as well.
Just if there's romance for you, Seaweed, or just friends.
Romance?
Like what your fathers have.
Mm. Oh, how about friend? You. Steven loves Potter friend very much. Yes.
That is a different kind of love than the one I believe Fate Seeker is talking about.
So, you ask about love that is not loving?
Now
Different,
that still counts,
different kind of love.
but it is different. But I would say it still counts as love.
Loveless love. Steven did not have that. Sorry.
I see. Hippolyta gets really quiet. Fate Seeker.
And Fate Seeker Insight, the quiet.
Sure.
Does a 22 give me anything?
It's hard to see through the fog.
Why is there talk of loveless love? It's very confusing. Why? Meh?
I was I was trying to get closer to both of you. And I was inquiring about who likes whom. In the romantic sense.
If in the loveless love, no one.
Hippolyta seems to be considering what you've said, Fate Seeker, and probably is also very embarrassed by the question.
Fate Seeker, realizing this, is going to change the subject to bail her out.
Okay.
So, Seaweed, what was it like having two fathers growing up?
Oh no, Steven did not. When Seaweed was small, Seaweed did not have the fathers. Seaweed had parents under the waves. Yes.
Oh. So when did you get the fathers?
It was 3 or 4 years ago. Yes.
I see. You're lucky to have found them.
They found Seaweed. It was very easy.
You are quite easy to find, Seaweed.
Yes, that's why. Seaweed's so confused. Seaweed very loves fathers very much, but the fathers keep coming to Seaweed. It's great.
It's weird. I didn't grow up with a father, you see.
Well,
was
if you
just
stay around
curious.
Seaweed long enough, maybe you will get fathers too. Yes.
Maybe. I hope to be good friends with Seaweed for all my days.
Yes. How about the friend? Do you also seek the fathers?
I didn't really get a chance to know mine.
But
I see.
But
We're in the same boat.
well, you do not need the same father. You can have new fathers. Do you wish for new fathers?
Apparently, Seaweed just attracts them.
Maybe.
We could be drowning in fathers by the end of the year.
She laughs.
Oh, the friend! Seaweed has a great idea. We are going to post. Seaweed will introduce you to fathers, and they can be your father too. Yes.
That means they would also be Myrion's father, because Myyrion is my brother. Perhaps we should check with him first.
It is bad?
How he feels.
But to check how somebody feels, you can't just throw them into a situation.
But friend, how do you feel? You
That is also important.
I feel thoughtful about it. Like and you know she's not talking about dads. Fate Seeker. Seaweed thinks she's talking about dads.
Of course. What else should we talk about, honestly?
But Hippolyta says, I did not consider multiple.
I've explained the concept a couple times before. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yes.
It's important to think about it and see if it will work for you. And it's okay
That's
if
right.
it doesn't.
You can have one family, but you can find another family. Yes. You can have the multiples.
The multiples. Thank you.
Love is not something you have to have just for just one person, though. And love can take many shapes and forms.
Fitziger, you are so smart, Fitziger. See what friend? Fitziger knows what we're talking about. But the free love and the finding of others. Yes.
Thank you, Seaweed. That means a lot to me.
I will have to consider. Thank you. It feels foreign and perhaps not for me, but I will think about this.
Well, if you never need anyone to talk to, I'm here for you. I would like to be a good friend to you and Seaweed.
And Seaweed will help you find the fathers in your family.
Me too, right?
Oh, I thought you were looking for your mother.
Mom is the...
Don't worry. Do not stress. We will, just like many things, it will take time, but we will find a family. Yes.
Mom is in a soul stone, I think. And I need to save her.
I will make sure to help you save her, Fate Seeker. Before
Just like how
Thank you.
Vikimfra needs to save mother too. There are so many mothers to save.
mine and
Perhaps-
Myrion's as well.
3 mothers. There's so many mothers
Perhaps
to
I need
save.
to talk to him about that. I didn't realize we were in such the same situation now.
I did not realize you found my sibling most attractive. Perhaps you should speak to him.
What you Myyrion? You wish to conquer Myyrion, friend. Ha! Myyrion will not lose that easily.
Don't just underestimate me.
It's nothing who's underestimating you. Myyrion friend has conquered many people.
Maybe it's about time he got conquered.
You
Friend,
can almost smell Hippolyta's blush. Okay, let's not talk about Myyrion quite that way, please.
I'm sorry, Hippolyta.
you're right. We just got that fight battle to talk of the carnage and the destruction of conquering. Yes.
Right. Yeah, that is...
He's quite the good man, though, your brother.
You know who is not who is a family not it's found family who we need to find beside the mothers and the fathers and is a Tyrion friend. Tyrion, yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, friend. Yes, how do we get to
So who's this Tyrael?
Tyrion friend is very good friend. Tyrion friend loves the salty tastes. Very good friend. Loves salty.
We
Appreciates.
stopped protected him, I think, somehow.
Yes. Myyrion conquered Tirofriend, and now Tirofriend is part of yes.
He helped save us from a black dragon, and we lost
Ooh, a black
him
dragon, you say?
in the gardens. And when she mentions the gardens, she gets a very sad sound to her voice. He is a part of the reason we will go to the underworld to save him.
Well, I will do my best to help you.
We also go to the underworld to reinforce the doors. Hopefully.
Wait, there are doors?
Gateways to other locations. Through the underworld flows the river Styx. And this river links to 𝒤𝓄𝓐. 𝒤𝓄𝓐.
Tell us more of this wood in the river. How does...
There is a ferryman in the river.
Is a ferryman in the wood? In these sticks?
The Styx is the name of the river. Yes.
That is a bad name for a river. you usually call the river it represents like if it's a big river or a small river or if a bendy river. But the river made of sticks should have sticks, yes? Terrible name.
Perhaps. Perhaps we will need to love the river even though it is badly named.
Maybe the river looks like a giant stick. And that's why it's named the River Styx.
Wait, would they love or the loveless love?
The friend love, the admiring softly.
I believe they refer to that as platonic love.
Friendship. River Styx friend.
So we become friends with water that's called stick.
Yes. And then we meet the ferryman and try to become his friend so he can ferry us to the entrance to 𝒤𝓄𝓐 so that we can convince the three-headed Cerberus that guards them to join us in the fight against the Colossus.
So we need to be friends with water called Styx, find a ferry, and then find a Cerberus?
A ferryman, and yes. You're
Yes,
with,
yes, Seaweed knows, male ferry, yes.
yes, you're with me, Seaweed.
Yes, Seaweed is, yes.
And for some reason, I get the feeling that you are going to be our greatest asset for the demons in the underworld. I'm so sorry.
Seaweed? Seaweed's ass?
I'm sorry, I just get the feeling that you're going to be able to make friends with the ferryman. It feels like something that you're very talented at doing. It's making friends.
Seaweed's never met a ferry before, but Seaweed is happy to meet someone, yes.
I'm actually excited about visiting the underworld.
Why is that?
You know, my goddess was a goddess of death, correct?
I assumed, but I did not know for certain.
When I was young, I was trying to figure out who I wanted to follow. I found following Atropos was the most interesting out of the three fates.
And why was that?
I feel like you can't celebrate life without death, and they're two sides of the same coin. Everybody sees death as this negative thing, but it doesn't have to be.
That is a different way of
It was-
looking at it.
It was there's always reincarnation, and I hear there's a story of a place in the afterlife if you've been heroic enough several times.
If you could
They
see
hold
her
heroes.
face, she would be smiling softly, her gaze distant. For those of you listening and at home, she's definitely thinking of Bingo.
The afterlife is not all doom and gloom. Sometimes it's a reward.
I hope you're right. I've never visited the underworld, but I hope that you are right.
I'm very sure. I'm strong in my beliefs of Atropos.
I have always been afraid of death. The
I
end.
feel death is not just the end. It's the end of a story, but there's always the stories that come after. Sometimes death can be painful, but sometimes death is like greeting an old friend. Or you're having a good long rest. A well-earned rest. There's a multitude behind death. And it's a natural thing that everything does. And after you die, sometimes things are reborn. All the cycle of life and all that.
It's a beautiful way to look at it.
Thank you. My friends at Strixhaven also enjoyed my interpretation of death.
I wish that I could as well. But
I don't think there's any point in fearing it. We all know it's going to come for us one day.
That is a day I dread and fear.
Well, I hope it brings you comfort on that day. And you can move past the dread and fear. Just enjoy the time you have here while you can.
I see. You can hear her take
I'm
a
sorry
breath.
for getting us on such a heavy topic.
It is all right. It just reminds me that not all time is equal, and not all deaths are pleasant. Thank you for sharing this time with me. And you hear her get up out of the water.
Thank you.
And she's gonna get dressed and leave. Any more roleplay over in the ladies' tub?
I'm good. I feel like I've taken enough time, so I'm good.
Me too.
Okay, then we're gonna slide over to the boys. Diego, Myyrion, Durch. What are you guys doing?
Oh, I put Biscuit up in his own room. We go through the door. He kind of has a hard time fitting through it because it's not really made for a horse. But like one little push, and frame breaks a little bit, but allowing Biscuit to go through. And he lays him down, puts a little blanket over him, and he pets his head and lets him go to sleep before he comes back.
Okay. Any showering or cleaning up for Diego?
Does he smell rank?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You all, shot with brine in a poop swirl. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Durch, period. Do you want to go to the back to do some male bonding?
Yes.
Yeah, guys time. Guy bath time. Yeah.
Are we allowed to have drinks in the bath? I'll go get some.
Okay, yeah.
And Durch, what do you say?
Oh, he burped.
Oh, he BRB'd did?
Yeah, he burped.
Dirge, come with me. We're gonna get some drinks. Myyrion will just like grab Dirge under his arm and just drag him with him.
Perfect. So the three of you are in the tub.
Yeah. Okay. It stretches. Yeah. Oh wait, we forgot snacks. Okay, I'll be right back. And he'll grab some cheeses. Got some sausages, various meats, a charcuterie board.
Yeah, we definitely need more meat in the shower. Mm.
Good lord.
Okay, so go ahead, Myyrion.
Like to paint the scene, like Myrion's armor and stuff is just like strewn in a line towards the bath. And like he came in with like 6 drinks because you gotta have your spare drink.
Yeah, they actually provide you with like a little floating tray. It almost looks like a wide flat bowl. You can set the drinks in and it floats. They also provide
Perfect.
you with soap and bath oils. Yeah.
They only have armor, so he's just like and just hops in the big bath.
Cannonball. Getting the rest of you wet. Yeah, so to describe physiques, we've got Myyrion, who is built like a Spartan, I would say. Is that pretty?
That's pretty accurate. Right now, he'd be like partially out of the water, like sexily oiling himself up with soap,
Like making
just
making
just
eyes,
glistening, just like yeah,
making eyes
getting
at,
all.
at Durch.
Oh, definitely making eyes at Dirge. You
Good.
know,
Yeah.
the silent brooding one over in the corner there.
Lord.
Dirge, what's your physique? How do you get in the bath?
I feel
He's
like
just soaping himself up
Durch
still.
is built like freaking Red Hood. Or
He takes off his hood and there's another hood.
no, like the physique. So you're like a panther, like a sleek, really cut,
Yeah.
chiseled man. And then
Yeah,
Diego's
yeah,
like the
skinny
scrawny
butt.
little brother.
Yeah, but he has done hard labor, but most of the strength goes to his legs.
He's
It's all
just
calf.
he's got
just
all
that.
calves and a big old dumper, and everything else is pretty scrawny. Perfect. Okay. So you guys are hanging out together.
Hey, Diego, try the soap. It's really nice. Like, Myyrion like rubs his leg, then tosses him the bar of soap he was just using.
Diego starts rubbing. Oh, Dirge, I didn't get this. Can you put this soap on my back?
Does Durch have mage hand? Because he's not gonna touch that.
Come on, Dirge, get nice and in there.
I mean, it's a, does he? You tell me.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He's gonna throw like a washcloth.
I'm not mad, Dirge. I'm just disappointed in you. I want to let you know that. Like, Myyrion is just now standing in the bath, his arms crossed, just looking at Dirge, not helping Diego out.
Okay, do we have a loofah around here? I'll just do it myself.
No. I'll get you, Diego, since he doesn't want to help. And then we'll get him next as payback.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
Joey?
Yeah.
Dirge, do you need help washing?
Dirge is just like making little bubbles in the bath right now. Just like mouth just barely under the water, just blowing bubbles. And Myyrion will like walk across the bath and then help Diego with his back.
Okay, you got really big heads.
Yeah, he kind of shrugs.
Yeah, just makes it like, man, you could be a masseuse.
That's a good point. I have the big hands. I have the strength. I have the. He just looks down on himself and then looks back up. Does
What?
Diego have any kind of like scars on his back or anything?
He looks like someone who's recovering. He has a bit more fat on him, but it looks like someone who's recovering from being emaciated.
So like no like wounds or anything, like scars across his back.
Yeah,
But,
just like
he's still a little skin and bone.
little skin and bone. It's just like very lean. Bits of muscle here and there. Yeah, any sort of like cuts or anything would be just like what you expect from someone who just does hard labor, like construction or what he does, ditch digging.
Okay, so like mostly hands, arms kind of stuff, not really necessarily the back.
Nah.
Okay, well whenever he finishes up like doing Diego's back and stuff, like need any help with anything else?
Yeah. What's going on with you now? You know? What? Oh, wait. I guess it's my turn. Do you need help watching your back?
What is Durch
sp-
doing during this time? Like, Durch? What are you?
Durch is kind of switched over into edge mode. He's contemplating
His life
what
choices.
fix. Yeah. He's contemplating everything that's been going on for
Self-sabotage.
the past while. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's trying not to pay attention to what's going on,
Okay.
but
All right. No worries. That's fine. Carry on with the roleplay for a moment.
Don't. George, come on! Come on! And Diego starts like splashing water at Dirt. Come on!
No, we got to get him. He isn't going to join us unless we make him.
George, I will buy you a nice meal if you join us.
he kind of he'll join. He's not gonna be excited and happy and stuff, but he'll hang out. He's not watching anybody's back.
Myyrion will like grab all the soaps and all the oils and like bring them up to Durch. Which ones do you want? We got your lavender, smell like flowers stuff over here. Even though I think that's more Diego's style. We got like the Bruden like leather, tar smelling one.
I heard lavender makes boys grow boobs.
I mean, you already did that earlier.
Hey, that doesn't leave the room. We
The
don't
lavender
talk about that.
The lavender, the
We
boob
don't talk
things?
about Bruno. What?
Is that why a lot of ladies like to use the lavender smell?
Because it grows their boobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gotta be.
Would you rather us just like rub dirt on you?
Oh, that's the whole point of the bath, then.
Good.
Yeah, that's kind of fair. So you want to go with the leather and tar smelling one?
Yeah. You gotta smell like a man.
I like smelling like
a
mangoes.
man.
I like
Not
smelling
a
like
pussy.
mangoes. Diego's hair is all glittery. Ah.
It's like I want to smell like things I want to eat. You know?
All right, Diego. You get that side, I'll get this side. And Myyrion will like break the bar of soap in half and toss Diego half.
Okay, roll strength saving throw.
Oh no.
To not drop the soap.
What's 8 plus 2, so 10.
Oh no. You said save and throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 26.
All right, because Diego only got a 10, you knock him out with the half of bar of soap you throw at him.
Durch will laugh at that.
Okay.
God damn it. Not
So
again.
he's like starts drowning, like, and it takes a minute to revive
Now,
him.
Myyrion will like Baywatch his ass.
And so Diego, you come to as Myyrion is pulling his mouth away from yours.
Just like turns around and like vomits a whole bunch of water.
God damn it. 2 times in one day?
Yo, now that we got so close together, let's do it all, guys. Do.
Oh no.
What's your type?
Oh, let me change the music. What's your type? I'm just kidding.
I mean, I like the longsword, you know?
Wow.
You get enough reach and agility and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta go with the light, thin blades, though.
They just don't feel right when you thrust. There's not enough weight there.
Yeah, they're not thrusting. They're more for poking and stabbing. Death by 1,000 cuts. You gotta be quick and fast.
I think there's like I bet like do you like ladies? Do you like guys? If so, like what's your type?
Oh, if I were to describe that, it'd be way too long. 'Cause, I mean, I kind of like everything.
Oh,
But anyway, you're saying that the swords you like, they're more for like moving around quickly, right?
Exactly.
why? You're like this is being ignored.
Nimble.
Church, what's your type? You see like 𝒞𝓊𝓁 a lot.
Yeah, you gotta stay quick and agile. You can't be swinging when other people are able to slice. Durch is like plainly ignoring that comment from Diego.
Wait, did I say something wrong?
But other than blades, what is your type, Durch? Myyrion kind of like leans in extremely, almost uncomfortably close. And then he slowly slides you your floating beer back to you.
He's gonna down the floaty beer.
He slides the second floating beer to you.
I like women of almost all shapes and sizes and colors and types. I'm not picky. It just needs boobs and a pulse.
Oh. Yeah, you guys make me feel picky.
But what about these? And like Myyrion grabs his pecs.
No. I will challenge you to a game of gay chicken any day of the week. But I'm sorry I have to break your heart. I'm not into... I'm not E for everyone.
Myyrion kind of like makes a little pouting face, but he kind of already guessed that. What about you, Diego?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm brave enough. What's that?
No, first, your favorite weapon type.
Yeah.
Oh, I like my shovel.
I do like it.
I've seen you do some really fucked up stuff with that shovel.
Yeah, I stabbed the back of that worm and it like fire flew through it and out of its mouth and it died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shovel's pretty brutal.
Yeah. It's been a while since I used it though.
Yeah, maybe you need to flex that thing some more.
Yeah.
Build that upper body strength to match the lower body strength, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I like I'll talk about the emotional stuff, so I start talking about the physical stuff. I like them like when they're like not necessarily artists, but like creative, where it's just like, whoa, how do you even think like that? You know?
Durch kind of nods. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not picky about type, but they have to have a brain.
Well, it's not even necessarily about intelligence. Like you show them like if let's see, like to show them a picture of an apple, right? And you're like, oh boy, there's a city inside the apple, and like there's like little citizens like there, and it starts to explain all that. I just like that.
I get what you're putting down.
Yeah. And basically, I like a big booty.
So match that dump you got going on?
This digger work. It's a lot of like, you know, lot of legs. Sometimes you gotta like lift with your legs up and down, up and down. It just happens.
Question: is it even possible to match that dump?
Is it really that big?
You got a fat ass, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Claw's jealous of that ass.
Like when Myyrion says that, he raises his eyebrow like he's admiring it a little.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, but that's my type, you know? Don't necessarily have to be all the way. They have to be nice in spirit, but they can have a couple of thorns. Kind of dig that.
Kind of be their own person.
Diego likes a little bit of a rough side.
Yeah, because it's like you get to see, you can get all the rough side, and you're like, oh, but I show my soft side to you, and I'm just like, oh.
I'm dying.
Yeah, it's like a side of themselves they only show to you. I like that.
Pretty fair though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can find one that will show you her true self, that's pretty damn special.
It really is. Hey, I mean, have you seen how many people? Like, you included too, George. You hides a lot of things. I think, yeah, you know, when you find that special someone, I think they will really appreciate if you showed that side to them. You know, like a side that you don't really show anyone.
Have you met anyone like that before, Diego?
Oh no, because I was a lot different, like a lot different.
Did you not have the dumpy?
I mean, I never really paid attention to that because I was I didn't have an appreciation for life like I do now. So I never really tried before, you know? You know, half elf. I got a pretty long life. Not as long as a regular elf, but long enough.
You said you never had the appreciation for life before. What changed that?
Oh, meaning, when, I, died to starvation. I used the last of my money to buy paints and, paint on the wall how I felt, and after being who I called the art god, but now I kind of get a feeling, I think I know his real name now. But anyhow, it was when, afterwards, all those people who just busted me out of prison and told me to run away, they did all that because they saw that painting, and they just said how they felt the same way, you know? And how they weren't okay with how life there was, and kind of realized how weak I was, because I didn't fight as hard as them. I gave up just like so many others, but that's how it is living where I lived. So I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live to my fullest. So yeah.
Myyrion kind of nods at that, suspecting that the painting's probably in the place that you guys had talked about before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you were to meet me back then, I was a constant downer. Like, oh boy. It's unfair just talking about me. I think it's about time you two shared a little something. Doesn't have to be big. Just something I or we just haven't really gotten to know.
I'm a tiefling.
I'd be like, I saw the tiny little hordes like underneath your hood.
You guys already know more about me than anyone else in many, many years has known.
Thank you. That must not been easy. I appreciate it. You know, if something new happens, and just know we're here still. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Durch is definitely fingering his little locket thing.
What? Where'd you get that?
From the Oracle.
Oh. Wow. it's crazy how feels like a year, but it's like might be like a couple months.
Like a couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it has been a little while because we were out of it for a while.
Hey, don't worry. We'll make sure she gets out.
Yeah, we need to.
Okay, period. Your turn. What makes Myyrion Myyrion?
He kind of sinks into the water a little bit. I guess the fact that I ran away. to one day hopefully be strong enough to finish what I need to.
How long ago was that when you ran away?
It's relatively recent, only a few years ago at this point. Figured I'd get stronger and go back.
You meet some good people on the way?
Here and there, and I met you guys, so yeah.
That's good.
But
Oh, go ahead.
now I'm just kind of concerned on if it was the right choice at the time or not. On if I could have done anything before. But regardless, I have to finish it.
Well, regardless if it was right or wrong, it leaded to us. And I think that was a good decision.
I think it was too. And speaking of good decisions, we do need to watch Durch. He hands Diego the other half of the bar this time.
Instead of throwing it.
Yeah, Diego's like, okay, just get that hair, and he moves the hood, and there's another hood. It's like, oh, he moves the hood, and there's another hood. He moves the hood, and there's another hood. How does this keep on happening?
Just a nesting doll of hoods.
It's the same with the masks.
How do you have so many of these?
It's actually kind of impressive at this point.
Durch is really just casting fucking thaumaturgy or some shit.
Do we just wash the hoods? Is that how you clean the hair?
Okay.
I'll start with the back. Myyrion like throws his hands up and then like just moves around behind them.
Diego's like, do you file the horns, or does that hurt you?
No, you don't file the horns. That would hurt.
Okay, I thought it was just like, like nails.
No. No, they're not like nails.
Oh, I'm learning so much.
And so the bath time and the hour passes amongst the
Male
party.
bonding.
Mm-hmm. Bonding in either side. Either the ladies or the gentlemen's. All right. So each of you converge into the tap room, clean, dressed, smelling good. Some of you smell like lavender, others of leather and dark,
Mangoes.
brooding spices, and others still of sweet treats and fruits.
It smells like lavender.
You don't know. Maybe biscuit.
They also use lavender.
Betsy, why do you want big boobs?
Because he wants his girlfriend to have him. Jeez. Okay. The party has a choice, narrative-wise. 𝒞𝓊𝓁 approaches Durch and says, I need to talk to you. However, Cyrdan is also waiting for you at your booth. So it's up to what the party would like to do.
We split the party.
Yeah, they elbows Durch. Like, come on, go.
Somebody should look after them.
Durch and Potter are plenty competent enough. We can take care of what Cyrdan's gonna ask for shape.
I just worry if any random Nyxborn comes across them.
Oh, don't worry. You're right. 𝒞𝓊𝓁 is very special. We need to protect her. Ugh, I turn invisible.
Okay.
It seems it's settled then.
Don't worry.
Tigger will go sit with Cyrodiil.
Seaweed is very, very good at. What is the thing that Durch does to not be seen?
Stealth.
Yeah.
That.
See, we it also like your partner needs to really talk to Jared. So if she asks you to, to shoo away for a bit, just do it for a bit, but just keep an eye out for them, like a super secret agent.
Yes.
Yeah, go sit with Sheridan.
Okay, Myyrion.
Myyrion will just kind of shake his head and then go sit with Cyrodiil too.
Okay. And Durch.
Durch will motion for 𝒞𝓊𝓁 to lead the way.
Okay, she heads outside. Cyrodiil, sitting next to you, Fateseeker frowns when some party members are not coming over to the booth, and he kind of makes his grunting sound. Is like, fine. And he orders a charcuterie board, essentially, but instead of regular like lunch meats or dried meats, it's like sushi. Yeah.
What is this? It's
That
not.
looks good.
Chef, we did it. The fish is not cooked, Chef.
You eat it like this, Diego. And, yeah, he just takes a whole roll, shove it in his mouth.
Oh.
Give it a try. So, should we be worried about your friends that are gallivanting off by themselves at this dangerous time, or shall we proceed? It's business as usual.
They work, do a little bit of stuff, but we're here, and whatever you say, we'll tell them.
Right. Very well. And he pulls out a magical locket, which he opens, and he drops 2 soul shards onto the table and slides them towards you, Diego.
Diego will grab them and look to Myyrion. He's like, may I please have the last one, Myyrion?
Myyrion will kind of like squint at Diego and then pull it out and slide it towards him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. Please. Thank you.
I remember this.
Okay.
Wow.
The moment you have all 4 produced to the tabletop, they begin to circle each other and float among you. They glow softly, almost like starlight. They kind of remind you of candle flames. And they spin, and slowly the space between them converges until it is one solid, perfect diamond. Good. There was a chance that would have made an explosion that would have decimated 2 miles into nothing but a crater of death. Here's to getting it right. And he holds up his ale, toasts, takes a sip.
It would turn out right. I'm pretty sure it would.
The 2 shards I collected were quite difficult.
Yeah, fight dragons too?
Nyxborn.
Oh.
It seems we weren't the only ones interested in collecting these.
Yeah, there's actually a crazy thing I learned that I just remembered when I was being eaten by a crab.
I'm sorry?
Don't worry, it was seaweed.
What?
I had a dream the other night. Apparently these Nyxborn, these crazy things are, they're kind of sick because kind of being formed out of that head of Nyx. Like Nyx is missing a part of their head.
He blinks over his mug and slowly sets it down.
Yeah, it's causing quite a bit of them to go crazy. I met this nice lady, 𝒞𝓊𝓁, in my dreams. She was explaining this.
The ones from the paintings you've been finding.
Yeah, her. And man, it's crazy what she was doing. Well, what she was explaining. Also, she did something brave. I want to think. Well, she is brave. But what we need to know now, what I know now, is that this crown, it's what's causing even Zeus to go mad. Not of this world. There's something made way before. And we need to return it to the void. So personally, that's still a little small part of me who just wants to destroy it.
Isn't the crown attached to the king's head?
I believe it was shattered because it was God.
It's smudging everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to rescue him from it? It seems like we'll have to do some research.
Yeah. I mean, all roads seem to be leading for us to go down to Tartarus for, well, more information.
I still think we can find something at my mother's temple.
Oh yeah, of course.
I want to get there before anyone can take what is left behind.
Yeah. And 𝒞𝓊𝓁 did something with the crown. She sort of gave herself away to Zeus to protect, well, her friend Irene. And during a moment of passion, let's say, she made a grab for the crown and, well, went to her room, and I don't know what she did, but I think there may be another answers we could find, and that could help explain the situation even more. And at the very least, maybe give her some peace.
Well, I'll help however I can.
Thanks. But yeah, if we could somehow heal back Nyx, the Nyxborn will stop being so crazy. Is a big part of it. Got ideas how to do that, Cyrodiil?
He's been quietly listening and scrutinizing you. You can feel the gaze. The pale green of it is just pretty judgmental. Whether it be good or bad judgmental, you aren't quite sure. Before he responds, he finishes his ale. Sets it down on a sigh. I don't detect a single lie in what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, all of you are my friends. Why would I lie to you? It's not going to help me to spread false information.
Let me explain to you something. Nyx. Nyx, according to history, abandoned this world, leaving her spawn to suffer. If what you are saying is true, and she is indeed an active member of Pantheon, then I fear what our scholars have studied is wrong.
I mean,
Wonder if some other god put out lies as a method of control.
I don't think it's the gods. It's the crown. It's every time I've seen Zeus through her eyes doing these awful acts, he always has that thing on him, and it does the same thing I do. It looks into the heart of people and see things through their eyes, and unlike me, it sort of just picks at you until you're just kind of like the worst version of yourself.
That's kind of awful.
Yeah, and and that's the part of the reason I kind of want to destroy it, but I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust the guy who told me all this.
You said 𝒞𝓁.
Well, there was someone else. 𝒞𝓁 took me to him. He explained the parts about the crown, its origins, and who it originally belonged to. It used to belong to Erebus.
That makes him pause. You know who that is, don't you?
I know he's the one that brought me back to life.
That makes him pause even harder. I think there's almost like a stutter. Diego. In
Yes?
this world, Erebus is the deity that created good and evil. Erebus showed 𝒞𝓁 how to become the most powerful undead wizard among all of us. Erebus stretched out his hand and created the dread domains, which I'm sure you have heard little of, but are prisons. Prisons for things so vile. But in making these prisons, Erebus consigned innocents for them to lord over. Erebus is the Omega. And I don't mean death. I don't mean a natural order. Erebus is an end of all things, death included.
So he just seems so like someone who's just. Because he said he's a creative good and evil.
Because the world was too peaceful, he unleashed the Titans and Primordials. Millions of people died.
Then why bring me to life when I'm clearly not trying to do harm to this world?
You are certain Erebus returns you to life.
Yes.
You spoke to this deity.
I didn't know who he was before, and a couple times I've met him he even offered me to let me make a new world, but I didn't want to. Wanted to stay here and try to fix things. He, heck, even with people calling me his oracle or whatever, he insisted that this power I have be shaped in the way that I want it. Never directed me how to use it. Heck, even this thing that I can do not equal to the crown is something I thought of. Well, I thought it was original. It's... He never even told me to do that, and I just sort of did it myself.
I find I am intrigued and in equal measure concerned. Though Erebus maintains capabilities for good and wholesome action, I have never read in the many histories I have consumed a single account where he has injected goodness into the world. His dabbling is far and in between eons. These hiatuses, time for mankind to recover, and then some other travesty, some catastrophe, some vile evil at his behest. And Myyrion leans back in the booth. I believe you when you say he returned you. But you are such a force of good, I find it quite curious. Why? Why would he do that?
I don't know. I do know he did all those things. Maybe? Did someone maybe blame him for that?
Perhaps there is more we do not know. We have seen that one single generation can erase the deeds of their ancestors.
I mean, if you think about it, he really wanted that crown back. Could possibly whoever took it wanted to put a lot of blame onto him? Maybe the things that happened were the machinations of someone else?
Interesting. The crown is not as old as Erebus. Unless there are pieces we are missing.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I went to him, he says that there's certain questions he can't even answer. I kind
Is
of...
there
Go ahead.
is there a chance that the Erebus was only a fraction of himself?
Gods can fracture their psyche, their ability, their power, spreading themselves thin, rendering themselves near invisible. Perhaps that is what
What if
Nyx
you
has
said-
done this entire time.
You said Erebus has made good and evil. Maybe this is just a good portion of him if he's been fractured.
It's such a small, finite. I don't know. I do not know if his psyche is fractured.
I mean, it's only stuff that's recorded about the crown, because for what was said, the crown was older than existence itself. They showed the way of darkness, and it's kind of strange because given that Nyx was obviously attacked, causing all these Nyx spawns to run amok, and
History reads that Nyx abandoned them. She left those that she gave birth to on the face of the prime material plane.
Arachne claimed to be
I wonder if there
Nyxborn.
was more to that story.
Perhaps there is. These,
I
after
mean,
all, are mostly legends.
Arachne claimed to be Nyxborn, and she seemed completely sane.
So the crown you are suggesting is a piece of Erebus.
Yeah,
How frightening.
it's again, it's kind of weird how the attack on Nyx and the all this stuff going around being talked about Erebus. It seems like a concentrated effort. The only one who does seem off his rocker is the other one, trying to mind control me and kill Poseidon. But
Mogus, a deity of slaughter. Yes.
He's the one who took my mother. Fateseeker grits her teeth when she says that.
Cyrdan pulls out a grimoire and begins to jot down a few notes. And you roleplay from Myyrion.
No, he's just quietly listening to all this.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
meanwhile, while Cyrdan is writing and humming and hawing, unless there's anything from Diego or Fateseeker.
One more thing. I wonder if the cult here in Post has anything to do with any of the misinformation.
It perhaps,
How long has this cult been around?
perhaps it would be worth looking into.
Because they seem to be spreading like an infection across the countryside.
Oh, yes. They are
I
quite,
think looking into them would be good.
they are quite mirrored and varied. And now we have a demon prince wandering the prime material plane, but I will capture him.
I do apologize for my part in that as well.
yeah, this point seems less important, but last thing, one of the other things he said is he wanted me to be his arbiter.
A judge? For what reason?
He just said because I was fair.
Is that enough to qualify somebody to
He
judge?
wishes for you to be an ultimate authority. Most curious.
I mean, hey, deal with Feature was like, that's how I said he gave his examples,
What
but
else did he say?
I,
Did he point you in any direction? Surely, if our histories are wrong, he knows where we can find the information we need.
he was really stressing that I should head to Tartarus.
To Tartarix.
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
I'm gonna be looking at my notes real quick.
I posted something for you in Adventure Time too.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. Temple of Destiny.
My mom's temple.
Yeah.
Very said you speak of her.
So, I
Perhaps it is not Atropos your mother truly worshipped.
I believe my mother served all three of the fates. But she was powerful and she kept some things secrets.
And what are the fates? But arbiters to the final judge.
That would make sense to me.
He closes the grimoire
I need another drink.
and he slides out of the booth and goes over to the bar. Any role play among the three of you while the wizard is putting on his thinking cups.
He puts 2 cups on his chest. Yeah, so, what do you guys think? Think I could trust therapists? I'd like to think so, but
I don't know. But I'm willing to follow your lead. I trust you, Diego. You have a good head on your shoulders and a good heart in your chest.
And a donkin' cake.
apparently it's canon now.
It's canon now.
Yeah, it's canon. But Kate Cannon. What, Myyrion?
Hmm.
Do you think I should trust therapists?
I'm really not sure. That's only a call that you can make at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I say we keep an open mind, but we still scrutinize everything we can. I think it's a cautious approach.
I mean, we don't want to owe any more favors than we already owe.
I mean, things being a therapist just seems more like, oh, Diego, I like you. I'll help you here.
Those are the most insidious types of favors.
He's my friend.
The ones where you don't know that you owe your friend something.
I don't. Next time I see him, I'm just gonna ask him. And he just seems more content for me to kind of do my own thing, but also see. But
The direct
learning that,
approach might not yield anything as well.
yeah,
The gods aren't always truthful.
What do you mean?
yeah.
The gods, even my beloved Atropos, only revealed things when the time is right or beneficial to them. The gods can be a little fickle as well.
Oh no. I just like him.
Well, if you like him, that's enough of a reason for me to give him a chance.
Yeah.
But I don't say blind loyalty.
You should have seen the way he was talking about art. It was seemed passionate about it.
When we get to my mother's temple, I'll show you the old weaving loom.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I could make you a nice set of fabric.
Do you have something something a little bit longer so I could finally cover my calves? Kind of chilly.
I could. I could.
All right. Well,
It's
you
a
know,
smile.
he'll return it. And he was like, guys, I wonder how things are going with Durch and Hippolyta.
What the? Okay,
Shit.
so we meanwhile over there, and Durch, it starts getting really like you can tell that she is very stressed and anxious, and it feels like it's gonna get super serious, and then all of a sudden Seaweed lands on you unconscious and dying. Was invisible, is now no longer visible, starts throwing up fish, and Seaweed's foot cramps, and as it does, it curls up on itself like a foot by the foot, and then it starts growing teeth.
Oh God. What do I do with this?
I don't know. Try to give her this healing potion.
Okay. He throws it.
Wait, you throw it to Seaweed? Seaweed's
At
in your
the-
arms.
Oh, she's in my arms. Okay.
She's unconscious
Yeah.
and dying.
Hacks are automatically those 2 demons death saving throws. Should I also roll to see if I die? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Yeah,
Amber just wants to
death
die.
saving throw since Durch threw the potion bottle at you.
I didn't.
You just said
I
throw
didn't
it.
know she was in my arms. I
Well-
was throwing it at the weird teeth feet.
Well, it's still connected to her. So, anyways, okay.
Okay, that's an 8.
Okay, so dying harder. Go ahead and roll 2d8, Durch.
Hold on. I need to pull out the dice. Because I might have put them away. 2, you say?
Yeah, 2d8. What's the worst that could happen?
Right?
You -2, kill Seaweed instantly. Again, third time.
Do you want each one or total?
Total, this is how much you heal Seaweed.
6?
Okay, Seaweed, you're dying. You see the hole of the goddess. You're about to dive in, and suddenly you're back.
Oh, you hole. It is sunlight. What?
What the hell, Seaweed?
Seaweed's leg like unrolls and the teeth go away.
Stevie got lost again. I'm sorry. How did Stevie get here? Stevie, you went up the path. So you went up the path.
Seaweed,
you
here, drink
weren't
more
there?
of this potion. 𝒞𝓊𝓁 pulls out a growler of healing potion. It's like more than a gallon. Here you go.
However, you were so kind. Thank you.
Just make sure you
Yes.
drink it all. Please.
As I sip, I recount how, like, you went up that way, but you went up that way, but you went there. So Stevie turned around to go look for you, but then turned back again, and then the other path, and then up the cliff, down the mountain, over the river, up the other mountain. You weren't there. Then Stevie turned back around again, and then went back down the first path, trying to find you again. But you went there, so Stevie went the other path up the tree. There was like a bird. It's a big bird. And I like Stevie very much, very evil. But I had fish, very good fish.
Oh,
So Stevie fought the bird, and Stevie lost to the bird. Birds are so evil. They are so evil. They're so mean. Why attack Seaweed? Oh, there was like a pile of sticks. Why protect these sticks? They're just sticks. I think they're very good sticks, very nice sticks. But they weren't nice sticks, they were very ugly sticks. And so Seaweed was being attacked by ugly sticks. Why? Seaweed's so confused.
Seaweed, perhaps you should go back to the bar and tell Diego. He can explain to you why sticks are ugly.
Oh,
Why birds eat fish?
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Drink all of the liquid in that container.
Oh, okay. I chug.
Okay, you are healed 50 HP,
Wow.
and then it's gone. There's no more.
Alright. To get it back. Oh, the follow your foot trails. Yes.
It's just
Follow your foot trails.
right up the hill that way, Seaweed. Right there.
Follow your foot trails that way.
Yes,
Yeah, Seaweed, it's like legitimately
right there.
30 feet away. How did you find mountains?
Are the right? Is there like any mountains nearby, or did I just get really lost?
I think it's funnier if there's not mountains. And there's just like maybe some hills.
See, I had to trek through like high snow. There was so much snow. But then,
Oh,
It's like dead of
where did they
summer.
go? There's the mountain and the other mountain, and then the bird. Is there no birds?
no birds. Seaweed.
Can I?
Birds aren't real.
Seaweed, do you have
No, they're-
your stick?
Okay.
Seaweed probably has the stick, yeah.
You have the stick, right?
Yes, don't worry. See, we'll use the stick to find the foot trails back. Don't worry. See, we have the stick, so he knows it points the way.
Can I see it? Can I try?
Don't worry. The stick already knows the right way. And so seeing it's pointing vertically up back into the tree. So he knows where to go. And I shall
Can I
leap vertically back 20 feet into the tree.
Can I somehow sleight of hand point the stick at the bar?
Both of you need to roll initiatives to see who's faster. Seaweed jumping or you grabbing the stick to point it in a different direction.
It's a nat 20.
Well, ha ha ha! 9.
Okay, so you jump back vertical, and then when you look at the stick, it's like pointing directly at the front door, and you're like, oh.
Look, Seaweed, follow the stick. It knows what's going on.
They disappear on the seaweed. The birds are fake. And he stick points somewhere else.
Birds are not real.
Birds are figment of the imagination.
They are spies from the government.
This night makes no sense. Friends, be careful. The world is crazy right now. Beware.
We will be very careful, Seaweed.
Oh, how about friend? Here. Oh, before we can, here we go.
Thank
Seaweed hands about the leg and walks away.
Thank you.
A leg.
It probably turns into a puppy.
Yeah, except I do not specifically say Seaweed took her shoes, so it's now wearing a croc as a hat.
So cute. And the two of you watch as Seaweed goes into the bar, the swaggering magus, and you pray that the party will find them. And then it's just you and Hippolyta and the dog, who's just panting happily with its croc hat in between the two of you. You can hear that she keeps sighing and like opening her mouth like she's going to say something, and then she gets quiet again.
I'm here. What is it that you want to talk to me about?
I would say I'm sorry for lying to you, but I'm only sorry I got caught.
Durch nods. I know.
Part of the deal for saving the king that first time was putting the seed in the garden. But I didn't know what was going to happen.
Durch nods. That is definitely not a surprise because we kind of witnessed her doing that.
I have very confusing feelings towards you. Sometimes I want to drown you to death.
Well, that's mutual. Is there a but?
I don't know. I have never experienced anything like this. I have never had friends. I've had bingo for a short time. Seaweed makes me very happy. She is probably my best friend.
I would agree with that. I think that Seaweed has grown incredibly attached to you. What was it that was so special about your bond with Bingo?
In what way?
I mean, I envy what you had with Bingo. I want to be that kind of a friend to you.
Bingo was Odin blessed. And Odin is not a Pantheon member. Odin also wears an eye patch, and so that same blindness in the one eye Odin bestowed upon Bingo. And in return, I taught Odin a spell. Bingo's the only person who has ever seen my face without suffering consequences of some kind. When I was little, I suppose, and my powers were small enough, people would only break out in hives when they looked upon me. Or they would be entranced. They'd wish to touch my hair or my face, pick me up, cuddle me. But it got worse as I grew.
I'm sorry, and I understand the request that you made of me. And I'm sorry for throwing that in your face like I did.
Thank you.
She takes a breath.
There are so many questions I could ask you, Durch. So many things I'm too afraid to say.
You can feel her gaze through the veil, steady and unwavering.
So what do you want me to ask? Something about our adventures? Something not personal? You make the choice.
What do you want to ask me?
She nods.
There's something I need to tell you, and there's something I want to ask you. But the question that I ask you could change everything between us forever. Or perhaps not. Perhaps it will do nothing. Change nothing. I don't know.
He looks down and kind of shakes his head like it doesn't matter to me what you ask. It doesn't matter to me what you say. Trust is difficult for me, but as long as you tell me the truth, there's nothing I wouldn't do to help you. So ask what you really want to ask, and you will receive the truth. Say what you really want to say, as long as it's the truth.
Why do you want me to be with your brother?
Because even after all of the betrayals that I've faced in my life, and all of the hatred that I have stored away, deep down, I just want to make those I care about happy.
I see. And what about you?
He shrugs dismissively.
Mm. Two things. Durch, for you and 𝒞𝓐, I would be whatever either of you wanted me to be to you. I am unworthy of all the kindness everyone in this group has given me.
No, you're not. What? I may not be as bright and
𒞞𝓐 is
bright.
charm and suave, and you are a blade forged in fire. He is the depths of the sea, and you are the height of the sky. I am slightly oblivious, but I am not stupid.
I am used to hiding. There's no reason I can't hide what you are not oblivious to, especially if it means the happiness of my brother, which I didn't even know I had, and someone who is deserving of happiness, whether they believe it or not.
I think 𒞞𝓐 would be happier with someone he could touch.
Hold on. Oh, that's a fucking miserable fail that I set for myself. When she says that he's gonna reach up and kind of like run his hand along her cheek.
You feel the power, but there is this fire in you that meets it. And she does not turn you to stone.
Yeah, he drops his hand. I don't think that's an obstacle that he sees right now. And him being my brother, who knows?
Perhaps, but I have already killed him once. Like I said, Durch, I will be to you and to 𒞞𝓐 whatever it is you wish me to be. I cannot help the way I feel. I am undeserving of all the goodness I have received from this party, but I will cherish it forever.
You may think you're undeserving, but it's not true. Just think about what Diego would say to that. Everybody deserves friendship.
Maybe not everybody.
She takes a deep breath and she turns away from you.
Durch, I'm very sorry. There is a chance when we go to the underworld I will not be allowed to leave. I have made deals with many gods, Hades among them. I have also made deals with Ares and Mogus. It was not a lie when I said my soul would shatter to 1,000 pieces.
He's gonna rest his hands on her shoulders and lean down and just whisper in her ear, I will slay them all for you.
She stiffens, has just turned away from you, and you feel the veil shift, and then her pale as the dawn, elegant hand touches yours. And you feel that same stone and fire. And she squeezes your hands. Take this in whatever way you will, Durch. But my heart is alight when you say things like that to me. And I feel very reckless and very wrong and so undeserving. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Ooh.
That's so good.
Oh man.
Sorry, bro. I tried.
Bro, she likes...
You never know. She might be going.
Dude,
She might be going the harem route.
she's like, I like you both. I'm confused.
It's encouraged her to go the harem route.
You did. This is your fault. But
It's
we'll
not
see.
my fault.
With brothers is weird though.
It's hella weird. So,
It is.